Women's Insight project is a project with its core being the Sustainable Development Goals. And the Sustainable Development Goals are a set of 17 global goals that have been introduced by the United Nations. And what they signify is a global commitment towards ensuring that everybody has access to their fundamental human rights. There are pockets in Canada of communities where vulnerability and isolation, it runs deep. The mission of the Mothers Matter Center is to support women, their children, and communities to realize their full potential. And this project is trying to engage women from those communities. So we have a refugees and newcomers group, we have a Muslim women's group, and we have an Indigenous women's group. Women come together, they train, and then they practice what they've learned in the training with their communities. They understand their community's issues better than everyone. And once they get a chance to design and implement a project that they think would best solve the problem, it's wondrous to behold. It's amazing to see that journey.
The Muslims who live here in the lower mainland have come from countries which are also very patriarchal, and throughout history we have it's very male dominated. We want to empower women more. Muslim girls come and learn new skills. We started off with some outdoor activities like kayaking, canoeing, mini golf, rock climbing, and then we wanted to really develop their self-esteem and empower them. So we had public speaking skills, we taught self-defense, all these things builds their confidence, right? That I can do it. Like I can, whatever I set my mind to, I can do it, and with a little bit of support. So we have registered ourselves as a society, Muslimah Empowerment Society. And yes, we are very proud as a team.
When we want to give back to our community, that means that we provide the opportunities for the youth that we didn't have when we were growing up. And we started Sage Nation. We support the youth with life skills training, doing resume writing, bus tickets, meal vouchers. And with that, we had a lot of direction through the Women's Insight Project. They helped us through some of the processes to be successful. We all collaborated together to understand that we can make these things happen.
As a family, we passed through a very hard time. We literally open the map and say, where can we go? So we took 5 suitcases and our broken hearts and leave our jobs and leave our home and rescue our lives. There is a lot of things that I miss about my country, but the fact that I can be playing in a playground and looking my children meters away from me and have this feeling of security, it's everything. And that's something that this program helped me a lot to give a little back to this beautiful country that has embraced us. One of the programs that I can talk about is Inside Art. And Inside Art help people to recognize what's inside of them and to reveal their voice and know themselves, to heal and know their grief through art. We do different activities through disciplines of art. You cannot heal something that you don't recognize. Through different kind of things, they can recognize one thing inside of them. You have something good to give, and you will give it, doesn't matter what. Working with Sofia was amazing. She helped us all the time. Very, very objective.
In my role as a facilitator, it was a joy working with newcomer women, and this connects me with my background coming also from another country. We had women from all over the world, different cultures, different perspectives, and I could see them growing throughout the process. Each session, they were advocating for themselves and for their ideas and to implement their community project. At first, I was there to give the training, but going to the end, the participants themselves were organizing everything. I was there to support them, but they were in charge.
Suddenly here there were some donors who are willing to trust and to give funds to to a group of people and telling them, do something with this and try to fulfill this SDG goals. That's very empowering to feel that trust, and then to have the training, which also gave extra confidence, and then having the team supporting you and your facilitator supporting you. I think that's very empowering. And, actually carrying out the project in a practical way. It's one thing to learn things in theory, but I think the best thing about this was that practically we could have a project and carry it out. I think that was where most learning happened. And when you see some success, of course, it makes you feel good. Yeah.
I think the greatest strength of the project is bringing these women together and for them to see that they are not alone. They learn from each other, and they also know that together they can lead more change at community level, and they can change things for themselves, for their children, their families, and their communities.